Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a book review of A Crucible of Souls by Mitchell Hogan. I was sent this book in exchange for a honest review by Harper Voyager, so thank you very much Harper Voyager. So let's get into what this book is about. This book is also an adult fantasy, by the way. This book follows a boy named Keldon. Now Keldon for most of his life lives with monks, training, I guess, his magic because he has magic abilities. But then one day the monks tell him that he must leave. You see, Keldon was an orphan and they tell him that while Keldon always thought his parents and his sister died in a fire, they were actually brutally murdered. And now the murderers might be after Keldon. And Keldon wants to find out who killed his parents. Then things happen at this kind of monkery and he is kicked out faster than he expected. And he's left to go discover and try and take on the world and discover who killed his parents. And then a lot more stuff happens. This book has a lot going on for it and it took a turn where I didn't expect it. I totally expected the whole book just to be about Keldon trying to find out who killed his parents, but it wasn't. It was about Keldon's life trying to live after, being kicked out of this place and I guess dealing with other people, dealing with his magic abilities too. If magic is even the right word. I'm honestly not too sure if it is. But I'm gonna call it magic, and I did want to mention Keldon's, I guess, special ability, which is crafting, and the way that the author develops this whole crafting is really interesting and spectacular, and I really can't wait to see more development of it because I just thought it was really interesting the way it worked in the story and the way Keldon used it. Characters himself, obviously the main one is Keldon, and I enjoyed him. At some points I had trouble relating to him. I don't know why, I just did. But most of the time I totally did, and I really liked him as a character. The other characters I really enjoyed too, however sometimes I wish we got to spend a little bit more time with them just to understand them a little bit better. A flaw for me of this book was sometimes something would happen and it would happen really quickly, that sometimes it could also be confusing of what had happened. Another thing was that this book changed perspectives and there was no real acknowledgement of when that was changing. It was just chapter by chapter. Like some chapters would be from Keldon's point of view and some chapters would be from others, and it was really confusing for me because there was no, name at the top of who would be reading, and I just wish the author had included that. I felt like it would have been a lot less confusing and it just would have helped me, I guess, read the book, and the flow of the book I think would have travelled a lot more easier for me. I guess that's my main complaint about the book. I just wish the author had included that because at parts it was just really confusing with what was happening and who it was. Apart from that though, I really did enjoy the story. I thought it was really interesting what was going on. I liked where it took. I liked the whole, I guess, magic in this world, and I really liked Keldon as a main character. I'm really excited to see where this series goes, as it is a series, not a standalone. I'll definitely be picking up the next books. I'd love to know in the comments below if you've read this book or what you thought of it, or if you do plan to pick it up if it does sound interesting to you. I am rating this book a 4 out of 5 stars. I did really enjoy it. So like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more book related videos from me, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!